Welcome back to Digi Destination today. As we pop open a box I haven't opened in a very long time. It is the BT10 set XROS Encounter. This thing dropped down to a pretty nice price on TCG Player. Company undercut everybody, went to about $44 a box, and I said, hey, that's a great deal for this set. So let's get after it, and here we go, and open up another box on Digi Destination. Here we go. All right, here we go, another box of the XROS Encounter. I have not opened this box up in a very, very long time. So this is going to be a fun one for me. Because it's been a long while since I popped open this box. And right off the bat, I can see a card I have never gotten before. Got myself a nice Nene there on the top. That is a sweet looking card. I'm all about that. That's a nice looking card. Now this is a set that I do not have a full binder completion of, so I'm really excited to be busting this one open. The box came down to a really nice price and ends up just being a really good buy for me for what I'm trying to accomplish, what I'm trying to do collecting wise. Let's see what we got here. So I can already tell inside of here, got myself a Gamamon to start inside of the box topping pack, along with a nice Lavogaridamon as well. Add onto the box topping cards. And without further ado, let's bust into some XROS Encounter. Now, this set has a few cards in it that are very, very, very usable in terms of some values. So let's start out with Starmon, Monotomon, Plasma Decker, Launcher, Sunflow, Troopmon, Burning Star Crusher, Talmon, Skullbalukimon, Bibidamon, a Nene, and a Taikekudo, also known as Mikey in the English. But this Tamer set has the Cross Heart in it, and it has some very usable cards in Venusmon, Jessbon, Bloom Lord, as good SRs in this set. Last time I pulled this, I opened up a box of this, it was like Winter 2022. Let's get Lamortmon and get the Greymon from Blue Flare. But this set, I opened up 2022 and I got the Venusmon Alt Art, which is the top selling card of the set. At this point in time, it wasn't when I pulled it, but it's about a $50 card, so that would be going for more than the box that I bought. Gamamon, Tactimon, Saltmon, Darkmon, Healing Therapy, Palmon, Shoutmon, Deckardramon, Blue Flare, Hero of the Skies, which I think is a rare I don't have in my binder at all. And it's a Sakuyamon made mode right off the bat. Early on in the box. Wow. Look at that texturing. That is brilliant. Wow, what a pull that is. It's almost got like that snowflake texturing to it. That's brilliant. Wow. That streak that goes through the center of the card there. Let's put it in here real quick. Look at that streak that goes through the center of the card. Right through here. Brilliant. The camera's not going to pick up exactly how shiny that is, but that's so shiny. That's incredible. That's a really great looking card. It's one of the top alt art pulls you can get in the entire box. I want to say it's about like a $35 card or something around those lines. That's a brilliant pull. Look at that pull tab though. Look at that pull tab. Come on, man. So you get the Golemon, Wezengamamon, Tinkermon, Kulamon, Weddedmon, Yausmon, Skullbalukimon, Renamon, this is an adorable card, Charmon, Immortal Ruler, and a Ruli. And that Ruli card actually is a pretty important one for the Angoramon deck if you're running that setup now. There's so much stuff for the Angoramon now that you can actually make that a very viable deck to run. Balmon, Impulse Memory, Gazi, Cyber, Soundbirdmon, Brachio, Demi Marimon, that is an adorable artwork, Death the Cannon, Bibidamon, Shoutmon X4, Anna Zenjiro, I do believe I have all these tamers from this set, though. I do believe I have all of those in there. So anything I pull in there can be a actual tamer that I use. There's definitely cards in this set that I'd love to have more of, just for some decks that I have. We got the Beelzemon XROS Heart. We have the Sistermon Ciao and an Akari Hinomoto. I mean, this is a pretty nice set. I've had nothing but good things of pulling from the set. I mean, I now own 2 of the top 3 Alt Art cards from this set. I've also pulled the Jessamon Secret just out of a random pack when this set got released, as I got the U in there, and the Goromon Rare. Yeah, I just pulled like the random, out of nowhere, random pack from like Target or Walmart or something along those lines. Back when I wasn't pulling full boxes all the time, and I was buying random packs when I was in the store, 2 or 3 at a time. So I get the Decker Greymon and the Sanzomon. That's a gorgeous looking card as well. And like I pulled out random Jessamon. I think that Jessamon card was one of the first times that I was just like, got really, really pumped about pulling a Digimon card. Because at that point in time, that Jessamon card was going for quite a bit. Yeah, not as much anymore. I want to say maybe like a $20 card right now. But it was going for that like $40, $50 price back then. Kiria and a Sanzomon again. And that was one of the first cards that kind of got me in the idea or mind space of like, maybe I should open up more cards in terms of booster boxes and ordering booster boxes. And B, debating about doing a channel. So, thank you for that Jessamon card. Shoutmon, the 4B version, Canondramon. Tokomon, still one of the best baby cards, to be honest. This is one of the best baby cards. It's so good. The Tokomon, coming at you pretty hard there. It's pretty good. Immortal Ruler and Lotosmon, which I definitely have never seen that card before. So it's definitely something that needs to go to my binder. That is a sweet artwork. That's so cool. It's actually a card that my wife could use in the deck I just made for her. Just made her a Mimi deck. She's a huge Mimi fan, so I just made her a Mimi kind of veggie deck. Monotomon, Starmons, Buzzing Fist, Tokomon again. It's so good. Justice Kick, Grand Del Sol, Achillesmon. That is just a basic rare card. It's one of the best straight up rare cards around. I love the artwork of this card. It's so good. Comes at you so fierce. I love the card. And a Shoutmon King version is my secret rare pool and my second big hitter of the box, unless I'm pulling out big money stuff at the end. Shoutmon King version. I have pulled the alt of this, I do believe. I have the alt of this as well. I think when I pulled out my other box, I had the Venusmon and I had the Shoutmon Secret. That's not a card that goes for a terrible lot of money. It's probably about a $3 to $5 card tops, but with Sakuyamon already pulled, I already got a $35 of a $44 box. So pull one of the good SRs in here, and we've already made money on the box. Sindiramon, Wedamon, Monotomon, Bosamon, adorable. Blastmon, Taumon. We got the Achillesmon again, and the Blazing Memory Boost, which is a great one if you are playing the Blue Flare setup, which is not exactly a popular setup anymore, a popular deck to play. But the Blue Flare, very popular in this booster box, and there's a lot of cards to go along with that. You could definitely make yourself a deck from this. Heroes of the Skies and a Justimon Critical Arm. That is an awesome looking card. So we're getting down to it, and we have not pulled a single SR pool in this entire box so far. We've pulled out our 2 big hitters, which means we're going to have a lot of SRs just coming in these last packs. Sunflow, Choo Choo, Griffamon, got another Justimon Critical, and Hero of the Skies again. Very popular pool, I guess. Let's go 2 more packs, and we'll take the rest out of the box. Got the Kyubimon to start off this one. And then we got the Sunflow, Mad Leo, Brachio, Wedden, Hymontamon, Gazi, Jar, Moneymon, Beelzemon, Lotosmon, and a Shoutmon X5 is our first SR. We really want to be pulling the Venusmon, the Bloom Lord, or the Blue Flare Metal Gray. Those are kind of the big ones from this. Gaussmon, Asuramon, Cherry, Defense Plug, Tacti, the Pikmons, Break Claw, Grand Soul, Justimon, and there is a Jessmon X Antibody, which is not a bad one. I want to say the Jessmon X is about a $3 card or something like that. If you give me $4. It's a good SR card if you're playing that Jessmon deck. That's a pretty viable deck to play. As I give the camera a slap, as I get out the rest of the packs from the box. I think we got maybe 7-8 packs left, something along those lines. And we know we got a bunch of SRs to pull out of here at the very end too, which is great. Kyubimon, and there's some great SRs in this set. Male Bergermon, Sadamon, Thetismon, very cool. And we got the Metal Gray. There you go. That's one of the ones that you want out of this, the Blue Flare Metal Greymon. This is a card that goes for a good $5. It's like one of the main staple plays of the Blue Flare deck, one that you pretty much want to have. It's got a great on-play effect. And it has the Digicross ability where you can definitely get it out there for a little bit cheaper as well, and the on-play effect is pretty nice. Gazimon, Renamon, Charmon, Sinjiro, and there's a Bloom Lord, dude. Seriously, this is great. Bloom Lord's gone down a little bit in the price. I want to say it's probably hanging around the $5 to $7 mark. At some point in time, this deck was very popular to play. And this was still about like a $10 to $12 card. So it definitely goes through stretches of being a pretty valuable card. But we've hit like 2 to 3 big hitters that you want to hit, to be honest. The only thing we're missing is a Venusmon. And that card does go for a nice bit. It's like a $10 to $12 card to Venusmon. It is Troopmon, Beelzemon, Pile Volcano, Dark Knightmon, and we got a Ruli in there as well. I'm okay with pulling the Ruli stuff out. I actually do have a Angoramon deck that needs some updating, and more Ruli is good for it. I don't have a lot of it in there. It's one of the problems I had in making the deck. Pine Pump, Moneymon, Shoutmon, Dramon, Thetismon, and Takikudo. 4 left in the stack over here. There's still SRs to pull. I'm looking at that and going, there's only 4 SRs on the table there. So there's definitely more SRs to pull. Maybe, just maybe, you can give me the big one. Demiramon, Spadamon, Lotosmon, and Decker Greymon, which is definitely a big one that goes with the Blue Flare setup as well. It's just not as good as the Metal Greymon in terms of not only its rarity, but its ability of what it does. Quasomon, Darkmon, Skull Knightmon, Pine Bump, Sindiramon, Broodmon, Pile Volcano, Male Bergermon, Kyria, and there it is. Fantastic. Venusmon. This setup has been so good to us. It has been so good. Awesome. The all-dark card of that is just a fantastic card as well. But the Venusmon is becoming super duper popular with how popular the yellow vaccine in new sets. You have like the Patamon, the Angemon, all the different things from, these new sets that are coming out. This kind of new yellow vaccine setup that's kind of come through, and obviously that card is a yellow vaccine setup as we get Lamortmon, and there's a Gankumon X antibody behind it. But the Venusmon is a yellow vaccine card, obviously a great level 6 card, but has the when digivolving, every single one of your opponent's Digimon gets security attack -1. So you're neutralizing the board on the other side. And then all of your opponent's Digimon with security attack can't attack this Digimon and can't activate when attacking and when digivolving effects. So it is a massive neutralizing card, which is why it's worth so much and is being played very often in that yellow vaccine setup. Mushroom Mom, Death the Cannon, Reinforcement, Plug, Bozamon, Immortal Ruler, and Sakuyamon Maid Mode straight up. We pulled the SR. And we pulled the SR Alt Art. This has been a fantastic box, guys. Really, really good. Let's go over all of our pools here. Let's carefully get them all in a row. And we'll just fire our way through these. And there we go. You know, most of the time when you do a secret and an alt, you're not really excited with the box, but this one's good to us. So here we go. We got Metal Greymon. Great card. It's worth a nice fair bit. Sakuyamon Maid Mode has come down in the price, but she's also a card that's probably hanging out at that nice couple dollar range. Gankumon is really not worth much at all. Gankumon is not really a popular card in terms of TCG being played. This Venusmon card is a fantastic, nice $10 pool for us. Bloom Lord is a nice card, probably about, I would estimate like a $6 card right now. Jessmon X Antibodies worth a couple dollars itself. You got the Shoutmon X5, which is not worth too much at all. You have the King version of Shoutmon, which is our secret pool. It's a very beautiful card. The texturing on there is fantastic around Shoutmon. It's kind of just bursting out of the screen at you. It's a really nice card. Doesn't go for too much. And then this absolute beauty to finish it. Nice $35 Sakuyamon Maid Mode. We definitely made more than the box we paid for, even with the shipping and the tax. We paid about $48 for the box. And yeah, this card covered most of it right here. $35 card, even before he's in a TCG player or anything like that. And it's in a beautiful shape. And yeah, that's been another great episode of Digimon. Great to open up a box I haven't opened up in a very long time. Fill in some binder stuff for me, some rares and super rares I just don't have in my binder. Really good stuff to pull. I hope you liked the video today. If you did, leave a like on the video, leave a comment in the comment section down below, and as always, if you like the content, subscribe to the channel. It keeps me motivated to keep doing these things, and we'll see what happens next. We'll see what deals come our way and see what boxes open up next on the next episode of Digidestination. We'll see you later.